Oh, right. We got and I do have to speed this game up just ever so slightly. Otherwise, we're going to be here all nighty. But I want to, before I explain what the strategy is, which I'll do in 1 second, Victoria, bombard cannons, bombard towers, land wall, forever. It's probably one of my favorite strategies in all of Age of Empires on Fortress at this moment. I want to talk about the build order real quick so that you can do this meme for yourself. Good luck, have fun. No, you go for a total of 14 to 15 onto food. You put 4 onto wood because that is all good. Then you go for additional ones onto wood. Once you have 4 more onto wood, you go 4 or 5 onto gold. This should allow you to have a smooth click up all the way up to Imperial Age. When you get up to feudal, you're going to pick up the double bit axe upgrade as well as the gold mining upgrades. You're going to construct a total of 10 to 12, maybe 13 farms is totally acceptable. It's just a rough idea. You have to kind of balance it based on the resources that you have in the bank at that time. And 31 pop click up. Normally you can get away with a 30 pop ink click up, but we don't need to construct any buildings when we get to Castle Age. So we want to have exactly the amount of resources. Look at this. Nice. Really? Haven't played. I'm so much slower. This is so terrible. I'm only now reaching feudal age. He doesn't know that we're going for a fast shrimper over here. Market blacksmith. I'm purposely placing my market. I'm thinking about placing locations as well. Very, very important, so that we will have enough space in this base that we are constructing. I'm stonewalling up this side as well as stonewalling this bottom section just in case of a chop. And we're going to chop some walls down, chop some walls down. We're going to drop some walls down over here so that this is also blocked so that he can't just chop through the wood line and get into my base. We did get a smooth click up to Imperial Age. We constructed a couple more farms along the way. Now what we're doing is we're going for house. Why? So that we have enough for Victoria play when it gets down to it. This is a nice area to drop some houses. I thought that this was a nice area to drop some houses as well. And then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Victoria. I think 5 Victoria is a very good number. We're picking up eco upgrades along the way as well. You can keep track of that over here. I think the wood upgrade is most important, as well as the gold and stone upgrade. In addition, we created a monastery. We are looking for the relics. We're going for this bottom relic over here, which this guy is just holding, but this is way more interesting. Both of us are going for this relic. I sent my scout over to snipe his monk. He sent his scout over to snipe my monk, and now my scout has less HP than his scout because, like a dipstick, I tried to lure a boar in the very, very beginning of this game. He's dead, but we got an additional monk, and he's going to pick up that relic. I was even so convinced that I sent over 2 villagers forward to try and then I just saw all the spears and I was like, yeah, not going to deal with any of that. Now it's the time that I'm really going to go for the 8 times speed so that we can get through this diggity dang game. We're going to go for Siege Workshop as soon as possible, especially since my opponent just hit Imp. We want to pick up the unique tech Arquebus so that our bombard cannons as well as bombard towers shoot with ballistics accuracy. That's going to be very, very important. We're going to make a whole bunch of archery ranges as well as barracks and stables so that we can mix in whatever unit we so desire / require. We're also picking up these forward resources here. Ooh, nice reaction there, Poop. Just to have a little bit more economy. We might not be able to take these in the long run, so we might as well take advantage of that. Meow. I don't know why this bombard is going all the way forward. He's like, no, I kill you. Nope, you get killed for free. I was not aware of that until just watching this back. My base is really starting to develop. We've picked up the bombard tower technology as well as all of the range technologies to make sure that my bombard tower actually hits stuff. We've got things such as ballistics, murder holes, as well as the upgrades on the walls to give them additional HP. I think eventually we even get the watchtower upgrades. It's useful to mix in watchtower upgrades because watchtowers do significantly better against rams than bombard towers. Bombard cannons do great against rams. And now we're just shooting down his trebs and trying to hold for as long as possible so that our Victoria will pay off. You can see that we've really tried to maximize the space by constructing barracks in a neatly fashion, and then I just completely gave up on that when making the stables. This is all that we can afford at the moment, but slowly but surely we are adding more and more production buildings to it. Wow, that was a lot of petards. Quickly hiding my bombard cannons so that they don't get sniped. Petards is not a terrible idea, but not super duper cost efficient. We have the Cavalier forward fully upgraded to try and snipe any bombard cannons that come too close. We don't care about wasting gold units. We have infinite gold in the long run. He might have tons and tons of resources in the bank. We might not have so many, but if we're able to just hold and wait this out, we should be completely fine. What a game. What a day. Don't worry about it. Just keep fighting. Both of us have hit the 200 population. Capture age is still keeping up and trucking along at 6.9 times speed. I changed some of the graphics, so I'm very happy that I can now cast games once more. This one will not be shown on stream. This is a YouTube exclusive. People say, nobody wants to watch an X-hour game, so why don't you cast this one? And that's exactly what I have done for you here. The Rams are a very nice addition, but we just snipe those. Need to have helps inside of them, otherwise those are useless. And this is really the moment for my opponent to strike. He's slowly running out of gold. Getting monk technologies as well. Probably should have mentioned that my opponent is playing as the Burgundians. They have the unique unit that have the charge ability that has to recharge every once in a while, indicated with this bar down below. Gets bombard cannon, which is unfortunate. Civs that don't get bombard cannon are significantly more favorable. That way all we have to do is construct a whole bunch of trebs and fire on his siege as siege, I was going to say as his trebs and his siege, like mangoes and rams and stuff like that. Basically all that we're trying to do is snipe his bombard cannons. If we can snipe those bombard cannons, those are not units that he can easily reproduce, and his gold is eventually going to run out. I love what my opponent has done here, trying to wall me in. That way we can't go for any raids upon him. Many men wish raids upon him. They be trying to take my life away. Heal, 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 heal. All these gold units not necessarily replaceable. However, our gold units are. So we really want to take advantage of having those powerful units. Our bombard cannons are also doing a delightful job. And every time he breaks through, we just wall behind. The key is going to be maintaining that 200 population limit. We're going to even get stuff like light cav at this point, just in case. The monks are getting conversions on the bombard cannons. Good plays on his part. And once we have all of the technologies from the university, it is worth deleting the university just for additional space. Look how cramped our base actually is. 31 villagers, mostly just Victoria. The majority of them aren't even working. 18 are idle, indicated down here. It will be really fun at the end to see the total resources collected. Great snipes on those back ones, not so great on the front ones, but we're using the bombard cannons to push them back ever so slightly. There's a lot of towers here for my opponent to get through. If we look, we can see a total of 29, as well as how many keeps? 11 keepers. Keep those keepers alive. Keep those keepers alive. And this is where the Victoria eco is so important, because it produces that infinite stone for you, where my opponent doesn't have that. That is too close. Thanks for all the fish. Now we're going to run right back into the defensive line of our towers, which is then going to obliterate all of his gold units basically for free. He runs in. Oh no, F. Couple of my bombards do go down, but it's fine. We took a great engage against very, very expensive units for him. Ouchie, says those back cavalier, but ooh, say the front cavalier. That was just a distraction to get all of your trebuchets. I like the addition of hand cannoneers due to the composition that my opponent is going for. If he had skirms or archers, I probably wouldn't have mixed in hand cannoneers. Maybe in hindsight, Arb would have been a great addition. But if you know one thing about me, know one thing about music, when it hits, it feels all okay. So hit me with music, right? I never go for archers, is what I was going to say there. Oh, it is delightful watching this at relatively high speed. He really pushes from this area quite frequently, and he doesn't really try for too many other areas. But if he did go for another area, let's say he built up a whole bunch of ramps, it's important to have those bombard cannons on the ready, as well as multiple layers. Epic! Haha! He says, "You're going down. I've 74k food in the bank. Don't worry about it." What will also be interesting is checking out the market price right about now. Set your waypoints correctly. That is probably important. You can see that the food and the wood price is completely shot at this point, and that's not going to get unshot, unshot, two shot, free shot, four shot, 7, 8, 9. You can see that I'm already descending into madness after playing this game just yesterday. The hand cannoneers do so much work, especially when you can get them underneath the towers. Potentially ARB could be better. The more I'm watching this, the more I think ARB is very nice. The reason I didn't go for ARB initially was because they require a whole bunch of upgrades, and they still absolutely die to a big shot from a bombard cannon. Hand cannoneers also, I think, have a little bit more firepower, although they have less range. We were so happy to take the engagement against the Paladin, especially luring them back into those bombard towers. And now it's just a question of rebuilding and losing slower units than my opponent. We can replenish, he can not. This is the key to remember. Another thing to remember is that my opponent is playing as the Burgundians, and there is a unique tech that Burgundians get. He's basically getting like every single tech on the market right now. He has all of the melee attack upgrades, horse defense upgrades, spear defense upgrade, or militia line upgrades, whatever. He has all the eco upgrades, of course, all of the archer upgrades, of course. Trebuchet, no remorse. We're actually low on gold as well. 5 victorious does not bring in enough resources in the short term, but nothing brings in less resources than Victoria in the long term. Yes, those are things that I have just said. As long as we're taking relatively good engages indicated by the KD, we should be totally fine. Epic. Epic. And it is epic. We're slowly expanding outwards over here, just enhancing our wall potential. He does notice, and now he's going to rain on our parade with a whole bunch of hussars. But guess what? We have a whole bunch of hand cannoneers. Bring them into the towers, and now we're relatively happy on taking that engage. Still not great. We're using gold units to potentially just food units. It's fine, don't worry about it. Mainly still focusing on the front over here. My opponent has a slight overboom going with 124 villagers, but if you look at the map, what is he really collecting? Wood, food, wood. And he has to continuously sell both food as well as wood just to keep up with the gold unit production. 3 cav archers? I don't care. Especially with the amount of bombard towers now slowly accumulated over time. Last time we checked in, it was 29. Now it's 32. So we've increased that number, as well as having significantly more keeps. That's a keeper. We're also slowly sending villagers, I believe, up to the front over here to re-wall this. We've created a sneak pocket, what I like to call it. It's a 1-tile gate, so that villagers can go through and re-wall this section. Flemish, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, he only had 75. Oh, wait. He had more. Wait. Back. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there it is. Boom. It's basically instantly. That's crazy. Flemish militia, Flemish revolution. So now he has 0 eco. Absolute nada noppus. Everything is coming over here to the front. And it's just all dying to bombard towers. I felt pretty good at this point, as long as I can hold out against this Flemish militia wave. He should have really put the Flemish militia into the rams as well. He had plenty of villas to reproduce, but I don't think now was necessarily the time. I think if he had more military units, he could potentially push through better, but he's just walking into the death zone over here. I mean, look at how many of these towers range this particular area over here. I've turned out all the circle modes because that was definitely slowing down my game quite significantly. And now there's only 20 something Flemish militia on the field, which is basically neglectable in my opinion. Gotta keep on walking. Gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on fighting, gotta keep on grooving, sniping traps like hey. It's definitely not won by any stretch of the imagination. Look at how low some of our resources are in comparison to my opponent's resources. We just need to take better engages with the gold units that we do possess. And if we get pushed back, we need to take advantage of the towers that are all going to destroy on particular choke points. Here I was trying to wall this back up, and it's slowly working. Slowly. Look at this nasty man. He's trying to convert my freaking bombard cannons. So nasty. I can't really replace those very easily. My wood is now very, very low. You have no wood, poop. So I actually have to buy wood every once in a while just to make sure that I can keep producing bombard cannons. We don't have any more wood in our base. We just have some food. The food is not going at the most efficient rate as we are missing the last upgrade. Heavy plow though is quite important as it increases the carrying capacity as well. So at least I remember to pick that up. But I'm not even fully ecoed out. Delicious. I love soda. I'm a terrible person. Can we get the snipes on the frickin' trebs? Significantly more important, mind you. I was quite worried with this castle on the front. He's thrown absolutely everything at me. Flemish Revolution, spears, trebs, bombard cannons, and now he's going to go for a forward castle. Oh my god, we are terrible at pathing in this game. Isn't it? I figured out that we could actually use this as kind of like a loop around. And I also decided to add my own trebs since I don't see many of his bombard cannons at this point. Using the trebuchets seemed like a logical follow-up. He's still getting in a trickle of gold due to the 3 relics that he possesses. If he only had 2 relics, I think that would have been disastrous for him. This was such a nice cleanup. So many of his trebs ended up going down. Still has a couple left, but our trebs are going to take care of his castle and his trebs potentially, as long as we can keep them healed up and alive. The hand cannoneers are keeping that very, very safe. Thank you very much. And the bombard cannons are destroying everything on the front. And now that castle seemed a little bit far-fetched, where initially it seemed quite scary and even such as a hairy situation. There is some openings possible. If he has enough units, maybe he could just storm in and get there, but we're just chilling behind a death ball of towers. Check this out. This is what he can see. He can see everything. Why can he see everything? Because he actually picked up spies. He has spies at this point. So everything that I can see, he can see. What I can see, you can see. What you can see, can I? Spy, spy, spy. I don't even know why. Smack, 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 Look at our food over here. So freaking low. But we're making the most out of the situation. Getting those great shots in as soon as everything comes near. And now we also have a trebuchet on the bottom, which was really nice just to apply double pressure. And can we get the kill? The gold that he's losing from this is quite bad. He has saved up quite a bit for a long period of time. His wood is also running low. Those farms are replenishing eventually. And there's not all that much wood left on the map. I say that. And there's still 28k left. 28k, that's nothing compared to infinity. But the problem is we don't have infinity right now. We get infinity in the long run. And when your opponent goes for rams, it's so important to have your own bombard cannons ready or halb in order to take those down. That is quite a bit of rams, but I don't think he has anywhere near the number of rams required. Even if I didn't have units over here, the towers would eventually take them down. Run, trebuchet, run! Oh, he's going back for the middle. The pathing is terrible. This time it's actually working in my advantage. Oftentimes it does not. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Snipe down the siege. Do it! Oh, we're losing trebuchets now. Oh, the unfortunate not repairing up on the top. But we sniped his trebuchets. That was delightful. No more rams on the field trying to push through desperately. But there's arrow fire from all directions just raining down hell. 2 rams needed to be filled up with halb in order to push through this, I think. Rebuilding on the bottom, rebuilding on the top. He's getting his gold together to try and come through, but we say, I don't need no gold. I have Victoria. Gold units we have. Food and wood be damned. Oh, such terrible engages. We really should have just fought. Instead, we were trying to get those rams. Now the villagers are doing their job. They're running into the rams. He really doesn't want to lose the rams because he has 40 gold in the bank. I think you just gotta sell all the food and cut your losses for what it is. Keep a close look at that number, though. Also, a fun statistics over here. We only have 2 hours of idle time. Why do we have such low idle time on our TC in comparison to our opponent? Well, this is a 2 TC play. Why do we construct 2 TCs and not just one? Doggo, chill. Shh, come here. Come here. Why do we construct 2 TCs and not just one? The reason is very simple, because this TC might get destroyed, and if we lose all of our villagers, that could be disastrous. My villagers are constantly on the front. They are only there as builders. They are not necessarily to collect resources. There's no more farms really going on other than these 2 back farms, as I say that, but nobody's actually collecting from that. We have 7 villas, and 5 of them are idle. The other ones are constructing somewhere something. Or might be collecting resources. Oh yeah, it's this guy who's not idle. They're not collecting resources is my point. So it's very easy to lose all of them. And it would be easy to lose this TC as well. And if we don't have villagers, that would be very, very bad, because then we can't spend all of these stone that we possess. Now open the door. Oh, is that a pizza for me? Thank you. I love myself a little pizza. What did we miss? I love myself a pizza. A pizza for me. A pizza for you. This much is true. I think he's selling food at this point. Or he's just spending a lot of food and not really pushing in. There is so many of those spicy boys, and they are all just dying as soon as they come into the death trap. They actually get locked in here, and now they can't go anywhere. Oh, there's a gap over there. That's interesting. We're just running around with the light cav, just jebaiting paladin into an absolute hellfire. You do not want to be a paladin on WSWD's team. Yeah, you can come sit down with me. What do you see? What do you see on the screen? Yeah, I do have Snoopy's over there. Hey, I thought you wanted some pizza. First pizza, then you can have Snoopy, okay? Here. Look, where you see? Where's the fire? Over where?
Right here.
Where's the fire? Oh, I see the fire.
I see the fire.
I see the fire as well. I'm happy you always like casting with me the games. Should we turn on some... Oh. Ah, yeah, I told you. No, Snoopy, first the pizza. Hey, don't take get Daddy's candy, okay?
Another two fire.
2 fires? Oh, no. Do you think Daddy's going to lose this game? Yeah? No, lose this game. Here you go. Here's a little pizza. Let me get the pizza sauce. I like this cheesy garlic sauce from Papa John's. Very good. Man, he's really trebbing in now. That's quite a bit of trebs. We need to use light cav as well as Cavalier in order to snipe these fruits.
No.
Doggy, no. That is not for you, the pizza.
It's mini little pizza.
No.
Hey, Parky, no. It's not for you, pizza.
Okay, I'll give him
Pizza.
a little piece, okay?
I want to give him a little piece.
Hey, I thought you said it's not for him. Yeah, you can give the doggy a little piece too. Yummy.
Yummy, Daddy.
Are you enjoying the game?
Silly, Daddy.
It's so funny, it's just only pushing from this side. Meanwhile, we've tried to expand over on the top. We did get off the first wall off. Now we're working on the second layer of wall. We have 4 villagers remaining. The rest is all military units. Snipe the trebs! Oh, that was bad. We only got 2. Where's the horsey? Here are the horses!
Here are the horses.
Say, watch out!
Watch out.
Watch out for the pointy boys. Man, this pizza is good.
Look, Porky touched my knees.
The doggy touched your knees?
Yeah.
Daddy taking down his trebuchets. Okay. I should eat this whole thing. I'll wait till after this game. You can't turn down hot pizza though. Alright. Okay. 60k. 60k, that's all we have to get through. Here you go. We are getting hard pushed here on the front. This is delightful. We're actually losing quite a significant amount of ground here. Effectively, we do still have a whole bunch of bomber cannons. Actually, every single time I look, it's like 32 bomber cannons. Or no, those are keeps. Plus the bomber cannons, 33. And now we've added in onager. I felt like the onager might actually make a huge difference in these choke point kind of areas. Still making tons of paladin is my opponent. 1, oh my god. Made no difference once, however. Just got smash-rooned. Wait, there's Cavalier in my opponent's base. Yes, we actually managed to break through over on this side while we were eating pizza. Slowly walling this section, and now Cavalier are running all over the place. However, how do you raid somebody who has literally hundreds of resources in the bank? He's even long distance chopping over here, which is pretty hilarious in itself. I posted up those guys there just to try and snipe some additional villas. We're getting villas left and right, but really what this comes down to in post-imperial age is 50 food every single time. Like, who cares? Nobody cares. He's making more and more helps. Needs actually more production buildings here to keep up with his constant military needs. Market. I try and break through here, I believe. I was very happy to take out that one paladin. Every paladin that we take down is gold that he does no longer possess. What? We threw these all on a frickin' lumber camp? Great. I was probably microing on the front. We're still escaping over here with more and more light cap, just trying to keep his military numbers spread out. It's fine if we're taking negative engages. Overall, what we want to do is just waste my opponent's resources. Oh, that was such a bad spot. Oh no, why? Trebuchet, why? Our resources are terrible, by the way. We're still just hanging on by the skin of our teeth. And here's another huge ram push. We definitely need those help on the front to repel those. I know you want to know what pizza. Guy's trying to cash the game. Can you help me cast this game? What do you see? What's happening over here? What are they doing?
A horse.
It's a horse, yeah. No remorse. The running of the horse. Get him, get him. Look, here's more horse running. We were figuring out that the wood now was really dwindling. Last time we checked in on the wood status, we were at 28k. Now, we are at a total of 11k. So going quite quick. That's why I actually constructed the bombard towers. I know you want some. Here. That's why I'm grabbing some. Grabbing some continual pizza to satisfy both my dog as well as my daughter. Wow, isn't that a beautiful screenshot right there? Look at that. I can even zoom in just a little bit more. We're actually pushing forward over here. Completely pushed him back. We have 200 pop. He has 150 pop. Not producing enough, but now he's making my counter units. Additional barracks, I think post-imperial age would be quite useful. I don't know how many barracks we have over here, but we made quite a bit. 20 barracks, as well as 10 archery ranges and 13 stables. That is more than my opponent possesses. Maybe he's not really a super intense post-imperial player, or maybe he doesn't think he needs to, but whenever you're pushing, you want to have 200 population for sure. That 100 finally getting some value. We're re-walling, and surely now we should be able to push in on him. Right? Oh man, you have no idea. Oh, the shot there. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's down to 129. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fun. I'm feeling oh so sublime. Sniping freaking rams as we go. I don't know why that trebuchet is out there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. More help on the front. Destroying things. He still has 70k food, by the way, and I think he wants to go for champion at this point. Reason being that champion is really light on gold and deals with my help quite nicely. He could even put the champion inside of the rams, and the small amount of production buildings that he previously possessed is now dwindling. Finally, he's adding more archery ranges in, as well as just archery ranges. Why is he adding more archery ranges? So what, 10 archery? I have more archery ranges than you? You fool! I'm not even making hand cannoneers. Help all the way!
I want a shot.
I know you want a pizza. How many times are we gonna go over this whole?
I want a big one.
You want a big one?
Big one.
But what about daddy?
No, big one.
Okay, share a little bit with the doggy, okay?
Daddy is for small.
Yeah, you can rip off a little small one from you.
Small for food.
He say, please give me some food. We're adding in
Daddy,
rams now.
small for doggy.
Small one for the doggy, yeah.
Oh, the doggy eats the big one.
Yeah, I know. We should just call him by his name. Okay, my dog's name is
Daddy,
Porky.
There's one more big one.
No, one more big. Did you feed the whole thing to him? Lovely daughter. There's my pizza. I'm never casting a long game with you guys and a pizza again.
I want more big pizza.
No, you get a little one this time. That's it.
I want a big.
Yeah, no, you gave my big pizza away to the doggy.
I want big.
I don't want to. Oh my god, you give him more away to the dog. Okay, no more. No mean no. You're not hungry. You can have a Snoopy.
Daddy, I want the red Snoopy.
You want a red Snoopy? Oh my god. Can you be more needy?
Red.
You want a red one?
No, red Snoopy one.
A red Snoopy one? Look, no more red one. Oh, I found one. Can you say please?
Please.
Please. Can you-
Please.
I know you say please. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
No?
Doggy, you just eat a whole big one. Get out of here. Rams. No.
Red. No. I want orange too.
Okay.
Orange too.
Did you just come? I thought you came in here to cast some games with me. And in reality, all you did was take my pizza and all my candy. And you left me poor and alone as we try and snipe more bombard cannons. No more pizza. Can I just point out how tenacious my opponent has been? We are 3 hours into this game. He still has 80k food. He's going full flippin' hussar at this point. Mixing in scorpions. He's not letting off the gas. How many people do you know who would have already resigned in this situation? Remember, he has flipping, dropping things. He's flipping spies. He has spies. He knows exactly where everything is coming from and everything is going. No point in raiding, I thought. Do you see those hits?
Pink one.
Yeah, as a pink one. You're banned from casting with Daddy. Okay? Yeah. Give me a paw too. I love you. Did you have a good day at the kindergarten? Yeah. My daughter learned how to sharing today. Did you share well today? Your teacher said you shared so well. We had a long talk yesterday because the teacher said no good sharing. So we focused very good this morning on sharing, and we practiced in the evening how to share with our little brother. My poor son is like completely abused and bullied by his big sister. He'll have a toy, and my daughter will go, "That's mine, little brother. Give it to me." And then he'll be like, "Oh, I can't fight because I'm smaller." But my son is huge in comparison. So in 1 or 2 years, she's not going to be able to get away with it. So I think it's a good idea that she learns how to share now than that she learns how to share in several years from now. My life is always so chaotic, but look at this game. This is so epic. I don't care what you say. I think this is one of the most epic games that I've seen in a very, very long period of time. And you know what we're going to do? We're just going to keep making towers and slowly pushing forward. We're pushing out. You're not pushing in to us anymore. The writing's on the wall. Slow and steady wins the race. Still has 70k food. Really needs to take advantage of that food. And also has 90 something villagers. Needs to stop making villagers because those villagers aren't getting lost. The champions are getting lost though. And now the light cav come in to try and snipe some of those bombard cannons. And of course we get absolutely none of them. But it was exciting for just a secular second. This got cleared up by a whole bunch of Paladinos, and now the wood is being chopped once more. How much more wood is on the map? Not very much. Oh, use me, abuse me, lose me. Are you going? Uh-huh. I see. Love you. No. The candy is not for the doggy. I'm watching you. Love you. Okay. Don't feed candy to the doggy. God. What? I thought we were pushing. Now we're getting pushed? It's this constant ocean motion. Oh, losing bombards to towers. Shame on thee. Who are you? Poop Lord? I do that all the time. Especially when the opponent is AFK. I say, have a nice day. Take away all of my bombard cannons. I'll just run them underneath your stuff. Look, what's that over there? Is that an excavator? My phone's going off. What's happening over here? Yes.
Excavator not here.
Is not an excavator? Is it a crane?
Yeah, it's crane.
Wow. I love a good crane.
Look. 1, 2. 2 cranes there. Daddy, there's 2 cranes. Daddy.
Oh.
2 cranes. 2 cranes.
Oh my god, now my son's coming in? 2 excavators? 2 cranes? How many bulldozers?
No.
We live in...
2 excavators. It's 2 cranes.
Oh, okay, no excavators, just cranes. Got it. I'm happy that we have that straight for the recordo. Also, I know this game has been going on for an hour, but in reality, this game has already been going on for like 2 or 3 hours, divided by 1.7. Bye, little one. I love you. But I still felt it was important to cast this game, even though I know that not everybody's going to watch every single second of this game. This game has a special place in my heart. If you'd like, and you'd like me to upload the entirety of the game from my perspective, I would love to do that as well. It's significantly longer, obviously, due to the fact that we're not able to speed up the game. Oh my god! We got some bombards. Only one is left. He's pushed all the way back into the front of my base. Can we still lose this? The answer is very much so yes, as he's now creating this stone wall ordeal. He's run out of stone, so instead of buying stone with the very limited amount of stone that he has, he's going to opt for palisade walls to keep those bombards safe. I mean, this game has absolutely everything. Delightful, in my opinion, but these bombards are way out of position. The Andrews come in and oh, the sneak, the snookerum. He didn't notice even though he had spies. Sorry, no sorry over here, as all but one bombard cannon goes down. Now he's slowly but surely breaking through again, but that bombard's unprotected. Run in, get him! Oh, can we get him? Nope, not quite. We gotta pull back ourselves as more and more helps pour in. 4 hours just about and counting. Will this game ever let up? Well, if there's no more resources, there will be some remorses for my opponent. 150 is his population. Needs to be 200 at all time, but maybe he feels like he needs gold units rather than the garbage composition that he has. Queues up a whole bunch, cancels a whole bunch, makes a whole bunch, cancels a whole bunch. What would you make in this situation to pull through this unbreakable fortress over here? I don't know. If I was in Red's position and I'd gotten this far down the line, I would have maybe given up already. Now it's too late, right? I mean, what can you possibly do? And a castle coming up on the front. Doubt's face is all on it. There are so many onagers as well as bombard cannons here. Will this stand? I do not know, but I do know that we're firing left and right, sniping down. Oh, did you see that shot? I know, I probably shouldn't, but like, oh my god. John Cena. Oh, 8 of them just roasty McToasty over there. That was disgusting, to say the least. Trebs now as well, but we have the Cavalier. Cavalier really, really good. Only help really stop them. And we have the hand cannoneers of our own to mess with them. It's a constant production thing, but we are at our limit. We cannot go for too much more. Get the onager, thank you. Oh, I got the Treb as well. That's not too swell. Make some more Trebs, bring them over, snipe down the castle. That would be delightful. Nope, just lose our Treb in the process. F. Why have you forsaken me? In your eyes, forsaken me. This castle is giving us a lot of heartache. I figured if I could bring up the bombard cannon safely, that would be very, very nice. It's a debate. Repair, fire. Gold for us is not as big of an issue as my opponent, but it's still an issue. We only have about 200 of it in the bank. Let me just show you quickly the market stance at this point. We are up to 124 on wood, still very cheap on food. The reason for that is that he has just tons and tons of food, but he's out of wood. He's out of wood at this point. There's no more wood on the map, and it's costing him 100 wood to buy anything. How can he possibly sustain his economy? Finally, farms are starting to go idle. The idle count is up to 10, 11. Every single time you hear that noise, waste of life. He's throwing the towel in the ring. He can still make Hussar. He's not queuing them up other than from 2 Raxes. Do you play like this every time? No, you. I win, you lose. I was trying to make him salty over here so that he would play on. That was actually the goal, because I was having so much fun in this game. I know it's not good manners, but at the same time, you know, more and more farms are depleting. I think if he just sold all of that food, I mean, I know you don't want to just waste the food and then not be able to produce Hussar, but Hussar is not going to cut it at this point anymore. They're taking terrible engages against the hand cannoneers. They're taking terrible engages against the Paladino. And now what? Now what? We slow push. We slow push to victory. I knew we had a monastery over here because we scouted that earlier when we ran through over on this side, and then he house walled that up. We can see all of the villagers are dead. All of my vills are dead. Push me to the edge. And now it's just a matter of time until we slow push into victory. Yes? I know. You're not allowed to Snoopies. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible father. I just wanted her to cast a game with me. Previously in this recording, you could have seen my daughter come in, steal all my pizza and my Snoopies, and then leave. Isn't that a metaphor for life? The people that you love the most will just take all of your pizza and candy and leave you with nothing. Meanwhile, my opponent is leaving me with nothing but grief as he stonewalls this side of the map up and then puts villagers in between his walls like a total champion. You griefing, bro? You griefing? 3 layers of stonewall. Absolutely delightful. These women even walling themselves in even further, but we don't care. We're having a jolly old time. All buildings are now destroyed. Oh, I don't even think he has, oh, he does have a market. He doesn't have gold income though, because we took those relics in a nice heist. And clearly the game is over, but we don't care. I don't care. That's pretty funny. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. I gotta take a shower now. He's a salty boy. I think I actually left at this point. I think Graphran came into the chat and said, "Are they both gone?" Oh no, I'm still attacking a house. I'm pretty sure I left for a good 15 minutes here. And now I'm back. Yeah, I pinged when I was back. Constructing a wonder. He has spies, so he can see absolutely everything. I think we got spies as well at this point. And this is the map. Absolute ludicrousy. And somebody made a great suggestion. And they said, you know what? Instead of destroying that market, why don't you just make trade? So sure enough, we're getting caravan. And this game still has some twists in it left. I promise you, if you stuck around this long, you will not be disappointed in the ending. We're getting all of the technologies that we can get. Too bad we can't construct a dock, because we definitely would have gotten all of the dock techs as well. Constructing tons and tons of market. Why? Only one reason why. Gotta go fast. Gotta trade it up. Now we're constructing wonders right in his face so that he can see when he comes back that there are wonders absolutely everywhere, which is quite funny in my opinion as well. And we're just taking out all of the remaining buildings so that our 105 can exist, as well as his market, obviously. I mean, we're not going to forget about that market when we want to end the game. Spoilers alert. Oh, spoilers alert. You have to do that before the... yeah, okay. All the text coming in. Wonders being constructed. I just want to have fun. Why did we delete there? Because we want to get a total of 219 population. And we mostly want to get trade cards. How are we going to get 219 population, may you ask? Well, we're going to delete all of our military units, the Halb, the bombard cannons, the Trebs, and so forth. That way we can construct more trade carts, which will then allow us to make our wonder wall faster. That's right, we're not just going to make the one wonder over here, which is pretty beautiful in my opinion already. We're going to construct a whole wall. You want to wall me out? No, I wall you out with wonders. Wonder wall. What is the secret of your power? Wonder wall. Oh, won't you take me far away from... This villager is going ham on this outpost. He's like, yeah. Now we're getting pretty close to the pop count. So what we do is we drop down at Victoria. And even though we don't have pop space for it, it still allows us to construct the Victoria. So we're stuck with 45 villagers, 73 trade carts, as well as 1 ram. The 1 ram is absolutely essential though for the wonder wall, and you'll find out in just a little bit. Poop Lord, you could have ended this game or... Yeah, but if you're going to play a 4-hour game, you might as well take it to the extreme and have some fun. Every time we have 1,000 wood, 1,000 gold, and 1,000 stone, we construct a wonder, we bring all the villagers forward, and that's all she wrote. Now this is tricky. We do a little maneuver here. I've been deleting the villagers on this. Oh my god, he comes back? Are you serious? I'm like, what? Why don't you finish this? I see. Finish what? Question mark. Seems fun for you. I said, it is fun for me. He goes, haha. I go, haha. I go, you can resign again. He's like, do you want me to resign now? I said, do what you want. It's your experience as well. Let's enjoy together or not. As you command. I go play other game now. Just give the order. I can resign now. Do what you want. Either way, it's fine by me. He's like, let me out. Let me out. Nope, no letting you out. And this is why the ram was so important. We needed to destroy some of this wall segment over here. All right, enjoy your time. Oh, I most certainly will. Constructing tons and tons of wonders along the way. This needs to go down because the next wonder needs to be placed up against this side corner over here, which wouldn't be able to be placed if this gate wasn't destroyed. So very happy that we kept that ram. Otherwise, we would have had to destroy fortified walls with flipping villagers, which would have obviously been horrible. Picking up two-handed swordsman, champion, just all of the text so that we don't forget anything. We even finally got crop rotation by the very end of it. I'm going to destroy these stupid old lumber camps as well. And how often do you see trade on a 1v1? The trade is pathing absolutely brilliantly in this weird, how do you call that again? Circular, roundabout, a roundabout. Yes, it's about ruined. It goes ruined, it goes round. Monk texts are coming in. We gotta pick up heresy. Quite expensive. Round. I could watch this all day. It's kind of like an ant city over here. Absolutely amazing as the Wonder Wall is coming out. How epic does this look? How absolutely epic. I think this is probably one of my favorite sites to look at. And yeah, this is a 5-hour X game, reduced down to about 1 hour. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, suck it, Larry. I don't care. I do what I want. And I want what I do. That doesn't mean that it doesn't take a whole bunch of effort, but it's meaningful to me. So even if you guys only watch for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, means the absolute world to me. Let's spread these memes around to as many people as we possibly can. Let's open the memer gates to all of those people who are now on the Baldergate hype. They'll come back to Age of Empires pretty damn soon when they see all of this crazy buffoonery. Look at the mini-map too. Absolutely delightful just to see the terrible pathing of some of these trade cards. Like, look at this guy. He's just, I don't even know where to go at this point. Oh yeah, I made a whole loop around in Dipstick Village over here. And I refuse to delete this. I absolutely refuse, because it was just so funny to me. The 105 really causing a lot of problems. The red wall, still part of this wall that once walled us out from the outside world. We have a couple of towers firing down upon the walls. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There was a partially constructed tower over here. There's no wood really left on the map. How much wood is there? There's 800 wood still left. And I think these guys over here as well. So another like 2,000 wood or something in that nature. Oh, a little fart there too, just for good measure. And that's it. The last wonder is being constructed. Now I tried to spread these guys out so that they would all kind of construct at the same time, which I thought was kind of cool. I can't even click this one. Can I get the one that isn't construct? Is that the one? I have no idea. Why do they have an odd number of HP? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Boop, it goes up. Boop, it goes up. So delightful to see a double wonder wall constructed. And technically we could fill the whole map in wonders if I had infinite time. But I don't. And I don't care. It would take way too long. At this point he's completely effed, by the way. He doesn't even have enough wood in order to make a market. I guess what he could do is... No, but then he can drop it off anywhere. He doesn't have anywhere to drop it off. Yeah, he can't do anything. Oh, no, he still has a market. He has a market. So he could sell all of the food which is relatively low price, and then buy wood. Could you still get out of this situation if you were red? And could you then push all of this? Potentially you could. You could set up like a tiny trade. You can't set up trade in this way because of the castle. I guess there's still this route that you could potentially go through if you... Well, I would love to see red come back over here. But it's time to end the game. We got the double wonder walls. We're going to kill all of these villagers. Any last words? Let's go! Let's go! Kill him! Get him! Chuck into chat. Got him! Dead! Wait, what? Oh, F. Market! Forgot! Go, go, go! Where is it? Ram, gotta ram, go ram. Baba ram. You gotta ram, yeah, ram, Baba ram. Absolutely amazing. Now I notice another problem. Like, why isn't the game over? They all try and drop off over here. Can't drop off anymore. So now they all retarget over to this side. Realize that there's still a villager over here, F. So we path over here. And of course we just stand still here for a while because that is absolutely logical. This is absolutely amazing in my opinion. All of these trade cards going through this tiny village, smacking into everything. I think this could be the... this could definitely be the freaking thumbnail right here. Right here. This is it. Beautiful. Rewind that just a little bit. Absolutely epic. Look at that. Freaking dipstickery to the max. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. And sure enough, now we're going to finish out the castle and destroy him. But wait. We decided to move these guys. So now these guys drop off. But now it's full again. So now they're going to come back to over this side to then be stuck once again in the city. But it's significantly less of them stuck in the city, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We moved these guys over here so that now these guys can drop off the gold. Pretty fun in my opinion. We waited for the 6-hour mark exactly as you should. And sure enough, once we are there, not as epic as the one before, but still quite enjoyable, if I do say so myself. Come on, 6-hour mark. And done. Cool. 1,227 help created. Let's take a quick look at the overall statistics. Wow, look at all of those things just popping in. We're getting all the text at the end. All of the text. What I'm really interested in is, yeah, military numbers and stuff is all good and well, but, and KD, look at that KD, 1.41. I found this very interesting as well. Look at the units killed. Oh, it's actually better over here. Okay, on regular AoE 2, it's actually wrong, which was interesting. You can see that in the full version. I don't know if I'll upload the full version. The idle economy. Us getting back into the economy. Look at all of the resources collected. We're nowhere near. got wheelbarrow 4 hours into the game. That's great. We're not even near my opponent's amount of res. 600,000 versus 563,000. But it doesn't matter. We're taking better engages. He could have fought on a little bit longer with his Hussar, but the writing was on the wall. 30k gold. Wait, I thought you only had 2 relics in your opponent effort. Yeah, but we did get the relics back from him, and that was actually enough to gain more relic gold than he did. Wow, look at this map exploration over here, bro. We won. We won by 100% exploration. Let's go. Here's a society. Absolutely hilarious. This is where Flemish Revolution kicked in. He had 119 villagers. I think he should have used the Flemish Revolution, say, over here or something of that nature as like a last ditch effort to try and push in. And the APMs were overall very even. The ELO was about 14 and a half, 1500 ELO. And this is probably one of my favorite strategies to do on Fortress. Almost unrecognizable at this point. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poop Lord out.